Everybody, it's October 3rd. I'm getting ready to head out to do an evening sit. I went out this morning, it was like around 27 degrees, somewhere around there, and figured I'd see some movement, but I didn't. I was set in an area where I just noticed that there was a scrape opened up, so I figured I'd set that this morning, but no luck. Where I am going though this afternoon, I've been watching some does in a field, and there's a really big light-colored doe that is one I'd actually like to get because she's usually one that busts me when I'm hunting in this area, and she busted me twice last year, so I'd like to get a chance at her. And the way the wind is, it's going away from her bedding area, so I think I might have a good chance if she comes through. So I'm gonna get the four-wheeler loaded up and head out of here, and I'll see you guys out there. So I'm all set up. The wind kind of picked up a little bit, which is okay. It won't bother me any. It's going into the northeast, and that's kind of what I need. As long as it stays that way. It's been a little bit swirly the past few days, but seems to be staying steady right at the moment. Knock on wood. The deer usually come out from pretty much end up being a side wind that they're coming across, because there's a bedding area down in front of me here. They usually feed up through, or they'll come in from behind back here and feed down through this way onto these oak flats here. So should be a pretty decent night. I've been watching these deer, and there's quite a few hanging out, so I pretty much positive we'll see some action tonight, so I hope you guys keep watching. So it looks like the deer is starting to file back into the field. A couple more just popped out on the other side, and good sized doe just came out on the opposite side of the field, which is working good. I was hoping they weren't going to come in downwindly, and they haven't, so I'm just going to let them feed, and the first doe that gets in my range is getting shot, so those three deer worked their way out of the field about probably 15 minutes ago. And then I just had a small doe and a small buck come and literally bed right down in front of my stand here. So Hey everybody, it's October 4th. Sun just came up. I got back out here to see if I can find that doe that I took that shot on yesterday. She was close. It looked like a good shot to me, but when I looked at the arrow, it had a bit of stomach matter on it, so that kind of bothers me. She went probably 30, 40 yards or so after I hit her, and she bedded down and then laid there for a few, and she put her head down. So I got everything packed together. I went to get down, and I noticed that her head was back up. So I gave it to pretty much dark. It's about 45 minutes or so after I shot her. And I watched her try to get up once or twice and fell back down. So I decided to sneak up a little bit closer and try to put another arrow in her. And she got up when I was probably 50 yards from her. And she headed down into this piece of woods here. I did see her hit the stone wall and tumble. So I figured she would have been right there. And so Ben, him and Jake came over last night, and we came back out and looked. We just stayed in the field and looked for blood, because we didn't want to bump up the woods where, you know, it wasn't the best of shots, that she probably would have been bedding someplace close. So I didn't want to scare her off, and plus we heard coyotes, so that kind of worried me. I was up pretty late. I came out here again last night, worked in about probably, I don't know, it's 10 yards maybe off the field on the opposite side of the stone wall to see if, like, when I saw her flip, if she landed, but I didn't see anything. I mean, I didn't dare to go any further either. At that point, it had been quite a few hours, so I really weren't worried about bumping her, but I figured I'd let my Onyx do the trick and map my trail as I went. So I'm going to go this morning and step over 10 yards from where I was and turn my Onyx on and give that a try. So hopefully we'll be able to find it here. So well, I literally just found her 5 minutes after making the video about what I was doing. She really didn't go far, I guess. There she is. You can see the shot was back a bit, so I'm gonna have to get her cleaned up, but literally that's the field right there. I'm 15 yards off the field, so she really didn't go far. Last night I probably could have found her, but you know, with a shot like that, it's best to hold off. So I'm gonna get her cleaned up and see about getting her hauled out of here. So happy for the deer. Really happy for the deer. Not happy about the shot, but you know, it happens sometimes. So it is what it is, and I was lucky enough to get her. So I'm gonna get her out of here and get her down to the tagging station. Well, here she is. Got her out of the woods, got her cleaned up and washed out. Washed her out good where I paunched her a little bit. I got her back, hit the liver and stomach, so she had to be washed out. But really happy that I didn't go in there too much and fiddle around last night, because I really didn't want to bump her up, which worked, because like I said, she was only like 15 yards or so from the edge of the field where she went in. So that's a wrap for my extra tag that I had for Maine this year. Pretty excited about it. Decent deer. Happy to have her out of the herd. We do have a lot of deer in our area right now, so the extra allotted tags are great.